What's going on, my little strange morning motherfuckers? It's early, but I gotta do some videos, reply back to some things, and I gotta get on. I gotta get on there. I got a couple of things to do. This first video, I just want to put something out there. Yesterday, I put out a video that America's gonna default, and a couple of people like, yeah, more doom, more yeah, whatever. And I'm thinking to myself like, it is impossible that you're inside of America. Well, no, technically it isn't. It is not impossible. Here's the reason why. Because you're inside of America, you're thinking everything's normal. I went to Starbucks this morning. Everything is the same. That's why Americans are going to get fucked up. See, you think everything is the same because everything looks the same, but everything is not the same. And everything keeps getting worse and worse and worse. But because your little world hasn't been stepped on yet, you don't understand that you might have a morning where you wake up and gas is $11 a gallon. You might wake up one morning and find out there is no more milk and certain products in your grocery store because the credit market's like, but people keep saying, nah, it's not gonna happen, it's not. You need to take a look at what America's going through. It's 34 trillion in debt. You can't pay that shit off. And then it has all the future obligations that it has to pay that brings it into 100 trillion or more, 140 trillion, which is the Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, veterans pensions, federal employees pensions, all kinds of fucking weird Save the Elephant Foundation fund, that, the money that they give all around the world. How do you pay that? Because combined together it's like 200 something trillion dollars. It's not possible. It's not possible. The whole world knows that America's completely fucking broke. They just haven't turned on the light on America yet. When I put this out there, this information, this is like common Joe to common Joe, trying to give you guys a little bit of a heads up of what's coming. You might go, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I ordered Amazon. It came to the door, no problem. I don't think you understand something. A lot of countries are starting to go, yeah, we don't want the dollar, we don't want the dollar, we don't want the dollar. When all that happens, America's going to be isolated with the dollar, and then that's going to cause a hyperinflation. That's going to rock your world in ways you have no idea. See, I've been overseas for many years. I know people that come from other countries that they've been rocked economically. Let me tell you something. It's interesting when you have a conversation with a man that was wealthy, and then the next day, he was still wealthy but broke. When you have those conversations with people, like, well, what will happen? Well, the government did this, and then this happened, and then, he was still wearing the clothes of a wealthy man, but everything changed. The currency changed, everything. Banks failed. You need to understand, I'm just putting this out there to give people a heads up. The whole world is aligning with themselves versus America. The American dollar doesn't have the pull that it used to. If you can't see that, then I can't save you. I'm just trying to put this information out there because a lot of people are going to get hurt. And there's no PSA warning for that. I mean, they'll warn you about everything. Like, avoid gluten, wear this, it's this season, protect yourself. Let me tell you something. Have you ever seen a PSA message that America's about to go broke and default? They don't have that stuff. I had a conversation the other day, and I was talking to somebody, and I said, people get how to prepare for a tornado. And it's really bad. But tornadoes are over in a few minutes. This shit could last several years. People are like, no, the government will bail out. That was as long as the dollar was worth something. People are tired of America printing their way out of problems, and then they have to foot the bill. Remember, there's other things that they can use besides the dollar, and they're doing it. They're doing it to buy everything in the world, send money back and forth. Somebody said something yesterday. Well, why would America have to send money to other countries? Why would we need to pay them in XRP or gold or anything else like that? Real simple. Do you think they grow coffee in Ohio? Where do you think your fuel comes from? Or your medical products, medical devices? Where do you think they manufacture that? Where do you think all the industrial machinery is manufactured at? All the electronics. That's all overseas. That all has to come in. Who has to make those payments? U.S. banks for their client or the government. So when they have to send payment over there, what if they don't want to take the dollar? See, that's where it creeps into your world. You don't understand that. That if you got a diabetic daughter, maybe you should take a look at her insulin and see where it's manufactured at. or that nice little glucose monitor, or your iPhone watch, or your iPhone, or the parts in your car. You can just go down the line. So many stupid things. People, we don't manufacture nothing in America. We have to buy everything from overseas. What happens when overseas turns around and tells us they don't want to get paid in dollars? That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a fast switch. When it happens, there's no turning back. So all I can tell you is I put out the videos to warn people, to help people try to understand things. If you don't want to get it or understand it, or you want to do the ostrich head in the sand, go ahead, because it's going to be your ass sticking out to the world, not mine. I'm preparing for that fucking evil day. Because let me tell you something very interesting. Average starter home in America for a family is like $400,000. For real? A normal family SUV type vehicle is $100,000. For real? You could rent a fucking palace in Bangkok for $400 a month. You can get a villa here on the ocean with the best of the worlds as your neighbors. Like retirees from Europe and everything. Like you can be there for like 150 to 200K. Like people's property taxes in America is more than what people make in order to keep up with everybody else, the appearance. I'm like, I don't know what people are thinking. You can't survive on a dollar menu when there are no fucking dollars available. Oh my God, if only people understood if you only understand what's coming. And like I said, I don't care what political alliances, I don't give a fuck. That to me is gone already. The system's broken. I just put the information out there. You want to stick your head in the sand? Go fuck yourself. God help you, and God have mercy on you and your family. All I know is this. When it comes down to it, even the chemicals they put on your potato chips aren't fucking manufactured in America. Think about that one. You'll see.